y'all, I stopped by to say happy 4th of July, happy Independence Day, happy holidays. Yes, I did. I want to talk about y'all be on your best behavior, go and show love, and with the love of God. And the subject, is about marriage today. It's about marriage. We're going to talk about marriage. Marriage. Back in Corinthian, it talks about a man having his own wife and a woman having her own husband. So, with that in mind, I want y'all to enjoy y'all holiday. Enjoy it. Having therefore promises, beloved, let us cleanse ourselves from filthiness of the flesh and spirit, perfecting holiness in the fear of God. Perfect the holiness with the fear of God. So while you walk in your walk, think about perfecting your holiness. Perfecting your holiness. Now concerning things, this is 1 Corinthians 7. Now concerning things where you wrote unto me, it is good for a man not to touch a woman. Nevertheless, to avoid fornication, let every man have his own wife, and let every woman have her own husband. Let the husband render unto the wife due benevolence, and likewise also the wife unto the husband. The wife have not power of her own body, but the husband. And likewise also have not power. The husband have not power over his own body, but the wife. It's a mystery. 5. Defraud ye not one the other, except to be with consent for a time, that ye may give yourselves to fasting and prayer, and come together again, that Satan tempt you not for your incontinencies. But I speak this by permission and not of commandment. For I would that all men were even as myself, but every man have his proper gift of God, one after this and another after that. I say therefore to the unmarried, the widows, it is good for them if they abide, even as I. But if they cannot contain, let them marry. For it is better to marry than to burn. And unto the married I command, yet not I, but the Lord. Let not the wife depart from her husband, and if she depart, let her remain unmarried, or be reconciled to her husband. And let not the husband put away his wife. But to the rest speak I, not the Lord. If any brother have a wife that believe not, and she be pleased to dwell with him, let him not put her away. For the unbelieving husband is sanctified by the wife, and the unbelieving wife is sanctified by her husband. Us were your children unclean, but now are they holy. Amen. But if the unbelieving depart, let them depart in peace. Our brother or sister is not under bondage in such cases, but God hath called us to peace. For what knowest thou, O woman, whether thou shalt save thy wife? Or how knowest thou, O man, whether thou shalt save thy wife? But as God hath distributed to every man, as the Lord hath called everyone, so let him walk. And so ordained I in all churches. Is any man called being circumcised? Let him not become uncircumcised. Is any called in uncircumcision? Let him not be circumcised. Circumcision is nothing, and uncircumcision is nothing, but keeping of the commandments of God. Let every man abide in the same calling wherewith he was called. Art thou being a servant? Care not for it, but if thou mayest be free, use it rather. For he that is called in the Lord being a servant is the Lord's free man. Likewise also he that is called being free is Christ's servant. You are bought with a price.